Okay. We were talking earlier twice. Started to break down. Last message is, looks like it's going down. Call him again, see what happens. Come on, Ellie.
Hello.
Ellie, Samuel Bell.
How are you?
Good, thank you. Are you available for an interview now?
Yeah, just give me 1 second. Let me just go to the other side. Just give me 1 second.
Yes.
Yeah, just give me 1 second.
First question, are you safe?
Yeah, everything's good.
Okay. And I'd like to introduce,
Let me
this
just
is
get my
Ellie's.
charger out real fast.
Yeah, get your charger out.
Okay, is it?
So this is basically, we're on the show now. So no swear words, good.
Yeah.
This is,
Give me 1 second. Let me just
this is a field
close
reporter.
so I can have a better hearing.
Yeah, okay.
Okay.
And we'll start over. Are you safe, bro?
Yeah, I'm safe.
Thank God. Okay. You know, a lot of people in the United States are nervous. And a lot of people don't trust mainstream news. A lot of people get stuff they don't know if it's real or not real. So I'd like to try to share with people what I know I can trust as a field reporter. I channeled his angel, and I've known him for a few months.
Yeah.
And where exactly do you live, Ellie?
I live in Lebanon, the north of Lebanon.
And can you tell me roughly geographically who are your neighbors around there, and do they have beefs with each other?
Yeah, I mean, it's a tough question, but I can answer it for you.
Yes.
We're in the middle of between the Syrian border and the Israeli border. So Lebanon is right there in the middle between two different conflict parties, you know, like especially here in Lebanon, we have a lot of Syrian refugees. And there's a lot of mixed races. Like you have like the Christian area, you've got the Sunni areas, the Shiites, the Druze. So, I mean, everybody has their own, like, geographical location.
And how long has this been going on?
This has been going on for a very long time. This,
Yeah.
Just the 70s.
Yeah, yeah. Well, to cut to the chase, there was a report in mainstream news globally that the defense departments had emergency meetings and the vice president returned and the first lady went into hiding, and then there was the oil pipeline in Canada, and then there was internet down, and then they said that there was 14 people killed on a submarine, and it just was a strange day. So I have opinions. I'm sure you have some opinions. I'm just trying to get some reports on actual things you have witnessed with your eyes, or if you've read it somewhere, you can report where you read it. Now, the first question is, you're in the north of Lebanon, and what is that? That's Beirut, near Beirut?
Near Beirut, correct.
And Beirut is a port. Is that correct?
And then that area, yes. There are some like rich areas. There are some like low class. Like there isn't really a middle class.
Yeah.
Rather you're poor, or you're rich. There is no middle class.
So have you yourself witnessed any like military activity at those ports? You mean on something unusual?
Yeah,
lately?
about 2 weeks ago, yes. And about 2 weeks ago, I saw military tanks and armored vehicles coming from France to the Lebanese border. They have a coalition alliance together between the Lebanese army and the French army together. They're helping each other just in case if something was going to happen here.
Are there any other countries that have a rapport with the Lebanese army?
They're trying to get another country to help them out.
Mm-hmm.
Since Lebanon has a very poor army, like when it comes to strategic weapons and stuff like that, they're very like bottom class compared to the other Middle Eastern countries.
Well, I certainly pray for your safety, bro.
Thanks.
In the United States, I'm in South America, so I don't have too much fear. But I think some places almost said that, in Silicon Valley are more keen right now to legitimate news. So that may or may not have anything to do with what's going on in submarines. The military stuff may be completely independent. And now, are there any other specific facts that you're aware of?
From doing my research about what was going on yesterday and today, hearing about it on the news, watching the TV, yesterday people were updated on what was going on. The president of the United States he had to go on a certain couple of trips outside of the United States, and especially Mike Pence. Like he wanted to like go and do some specific meetings, but it was all canceled. They had to tell them to get back here, and like it was very important information. Even Putin yesterday was warned that there's something going on. And then yesterday at nighttime, the thing about the submarine also happened, and I believe that this was done on purpose.
Let me stop you there. Wait.
Sorry.
That's what you believe. I don't want to go where that is. We're just trying to get facts out right now.
Yeah.
I'll ask you later because I've got my opinions too, and I want to hear your opinions.
Yeah.
I appreciate your opinions. We're just trying to get the facts. So this is stuff that you were picking up as a citizen in Lebanon yesterday from the various media that you could process. Okay, so
I've been watching Fox News and keeping an update on what's going on, and I've been watching RT Today, which is a Russian channel, translated in English.
Yeah, I've been doing that too. Now I don't want to know that because we all can get into that and look back at it. I want to know what's the scuttlebutt out on the street with your friends and pals. Now this is a completely one man's opinion. It's all speculation, correct?
Correct.
What's the scuttlebutt?
Correct.
Now you can speculate now. What do you think's going on? I mean, you're in the middle of it.
I speculate on what's going on. I believe that it was nuked somehow.
Mm-hmm. The submarine.
It was nuked because for having 5 captains on a ship, so it's like there's no way something faulty was going on the ship that wouldn't have happened unless if it was targeted at the time.
Mm-hmm.
I believe that somebody targeted that place because it was between the borders.
Mm-hmm.
So you have Russia right next to Canada. So I believe that this was the warning for them to, guys, wake up. There's something going on that we have to get through it.
And when you say Russia next to Canada, specifically, what are you referring to?
You're talking to the southern border between Russia is closer to Canada. So it's much easier for the Russians to come in through Canada. And if they were going to come into its borders, they have an alliance together. So they work with each other. They use their air base. Also, Canada has an open air base with Russia.
I know recently there was some disturbance out of naval rights off the coast of Canada, and then there was an oil explosion. So the timing was interesting. Okay, so now what do you speculate as an amateur journalist for the Sam Bell Show, reporting your opinion, is going to happen?
I believe what's gonna happen is that they might have a war between each other, but they're trying to keep it out of the mainstream media. Like they don't want nobody to find out about this, because if you want the true news, like you really have to do your research online and really, keep an update on really what's going on, because you could just put the pieces together yesterday about all these malfunctions going on and the internet also. So I believe that they're trying to take out the United States internet service, so they have no way of finding out what's really going on. Something is happening, especially between the United States and Canada also.
Okay, now to shift the topic to something positive. Thank you for that observation and for that opinion. And
Yeah.
Ellie, you are always in my prayers, and I think I know Ellie says prayers and petitions, sunrise and sunset, and so I think it's a good time for everyone to be just and be compassionate and be patient, and whatever occurs, whatever it is, it's going to provide lessons on being exercising unconditional love. And your area specifically where you reside is a tenuous spot. I know that, and I appreciate you making this field report. Now, anything else that you would like to add?
I would actually tell people to book a reading with you and get their angel reading from you. I know, like the first time I met you, you gave me a reading and it was really positive. I felt like the positive feedback. I've been seeing a lot of interesting things going on after I have talked to you. And I believe that everybody should get a booking from you, you know, like get a reading, get your angel card reading from you, you know, and really they could find out some things that they never knew about themselves. And it opens a portal for the angels to get connected also. And it helps them change their life around for the better.
It can, and I'm just the conduit for that. And if the person asks, it's positive. Well, once again, you and all your loved ones are always in my prayers. We'll stay in touch, okay?
Okay.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you so much, Sean.
Bye-bye.